Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jillian and I channel the Akashic Records. Thank you so much for being here. So I can't believe it, but it is already almost August. And so that means it is time for my August energy update. I'm going to go in and ask the records what we can expect for August, what kind of energies are going to be coming in for August. If you are watching this video, then this message is for you. I'm trusting and I'm asking and setting the intention that whoever comes across this video, there is going to be information in it that resonates with them and with their soul journey and with where they're at. So I haven't looked into any of the astrology or any other accounts on the predictions for August yet, so this is entirely channeled from the Akashic Records. I've already gone ahead and opened the Akashic Records, and if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Okay, so like I said, I've already opened the records, so I'm about to ask the Akashic Records. Oh yes, what can we expect for August? What is our energy prediction for August? Okay, I'm getting a lot of energy in my belly, in my womb space, sort of like between my solar plexus and my sacral chakra. So there's a lot. So in this realm of energy, if we think about our life journey and our life path as a spiral, and that, you know, we're always evolving and we're always working through the chakras. So you will notice in your life that there is usually one sort of theme that is happening, and it typically has to do with one of the chakras. So as you move throughout your path, your energy is moving from these lower chakras up into the higher chakras. And then once you sort of get to the top, then you circle back around and you do it all again on a deeper level, and you go deeper into these energies and more expansive into your own chakra energies. So right now we have moved a little bit up from the purging of the emotions, so the sacral chakra energies. So we've been doing a lot of shadow work, we've been releasing a lot of emotions, and now we're starting to inch our way up towards the solar plexus. So I'm feeling like this like bubbling of excitement, almost like we can feel that there's something coming, but we don't quite know what it is yet. And it has to do with feeling these good emotions now, right? Like we've kind of purged and let go a lot of the emotions that aren't good to feel, but now we really have to allow ourselves to feel safe, to feel good, to play, to enjoy, to relax. There is a very like sort of calm energy about August, almost like you've got your headphones on, like there's like a muting from all of the noise. There's this calm sort of like nothing too up, nothing too down, not too turbulent, almost like maybe even boring, like maybe even like, okay, I'm used to all this chaos, like where's the chaos? Why isn't the chaos here? Which is funny because I'm also getting that like astrology is going to be telling us that there's a lot of chaos. So it's about being able to sort of like tune out from all of the external chaos and focus in on your own energies. And when you do this, finding this calm within, this like acceptance of where you are and where you're meant to be, and at the same time learning what feels good to you, learning, like I feel this like excitement, which might be mistaken for fear or anxiety, but it's really like right in the stomach, this like digesting of energies, this excitement about what's to come. It's like we're at the like we can't see what it is that's exciting, but we know that there is something exciting happening. You might find that you almost feel maybe not as connected, but it's not that you're not connected. It's that you have transmuted a lot of these lower frequency energies, and you're in kind of like this space of neutrality before we start to move into feeling more of these higher frequency energies. So things aren't going to feel as low and as heavy and as emotional, but also they're not going to feel like, as you know, like we're not going to feel all of this like love, and you'll feel it, but it's like this almost maybe boring. Like you might be like, okay, like where is the chaos, where is the drama, like this like this like you're used to chaos and drama, so you're like, where is it? And that's almost causing you to feel anxiety. But it's not that, like, but it's not a mistake. You're not in the wrong spot. Like you're meant to be in this like more calm energy before the next stage, the next, layer of expansion. And this might have you questioning, like, what's next, when's the other shoe gonna drop, kind of type energy. um Yeah, okay. So there is going to be a shift in energies by about the 3rd week of August, the 4th week of August. Those energies are going to start to feel a little bit more differently, more grounded, more like saturated is kind of the word that's coming through. So by the 3rd week of August, what is happening here? They're showing like the end of the week, the 3rd week of August. It's like something is going to happen in the end of the week, the 3rd week of August, that's really going to ground you. Like it's really going to like I feel this just like honestly what it feels like is like a grassy field with like tall, like if you're in the field and there's like wheat growing. It's like this grassy field, and it's like you're standing in the field and you're able to like fully be immersed in the experience. Like you feel your feet on the ground, you feel the air on your cheeks, you feel your fingers running through the wheat. It's like very in your environment. So something here about this end of the week, the 3rd week of August, there is something that's going to really ground you. Now, whether this is going to be like an aha moment or an epiphany, or maybe there's going to be a shift in something that's happening, or maybe, there might be a loss or there might be a gain, or it's going to be different for everybody, but it's something that almost like snaps you into reality where you're like, okay, I'm here, I'm doing it, I'm grounded, I'm connected. This expansion into your groundedness, which could also potentially mean abundance coming to you, because the more grounded you are, the more abundance you're able to experience. Remembering that abundance is a frequency and it's not always just money. So you might notice in that moment you have, like as you're looking around, an abundance of wheat is in this visual, but you have an abundance of friends, or you have an abundance of opportunity, or it's like this moment where you look around and you're like, oh wow, I am grateful, I am abundant. It's like this like aha moment type thing happens for you. And then after that, the last week of August, it's because when you hit this next level, the last week of August is feeling pretty heavy. So it's feeling very like tired, sludgy, like almost like not a burnout per se, but like like an exhale sort of happens the last week of August, where your mind might be telling you that something's wrong, or that, you should be feeling good, or that like, well, everything's been so great, why don't I feel great? Or why am I so tired? I don't have a reason to be tired. And it's just this like integration period that's going to happen where this energy is kind of being absorbed and saturated. So really allowing yourself to rest this last week of August, and not judging or attaching to your emotions too hard, because this period of like heaviness is what's coming after this expansion in the root chakra, this like expansion of groundedness that's happening at the end of the 3rd week. So this kind of like energy, and like it might not feel good, but it is good, if that makes sense. It's happening for the best, even though it might not feel good in your body. It's like this like next layer that is sort of opening for you. Looking into more of like, I guess, the first and the second week of August. So the first week of August is feeling very okay. So in order to access this this calm energy, or this almost bored energy, or this neutral energy, the first week of August is feeling very mind chaotic, like very like there's a lot of this happening in the mind. There's like so many things happening, almost overwhelm, so many different like ideas, different this, different that. Like everything is just like, what's going on? There's just a lot of mind energy in this first week of August. And all this is happening so that you intentionally start to ground. It's almost as though this epiphany, aha moment can't happen in the third week unless we are feeling so overwhelmed in this week that we have to start taking extra measures to ground ourselves. So really focusing on grounding in August, getting outside, getting in your body, breathing through your root chakra. It's very important that we are bringing this energy down in August. We are bringing this mind energy down. We're not getting lost in our thoughts. We're not getting lost in the collective energies, because trust me, the collective is chaotic, okay? But we're not getting lost in those energies. We are really being intentional about bringing our energy down, journaling our thoughts out, getting out of our head. When we notice our mind racing, when we notice our thoughts racing, pausing, taking a breath, stepping back, becoming the observer, watching what's going on in our mind, not attaching to our thoughts. It's going to feel pretty overwhelming this first week of August, because that's kind of what's going to make us shift into this more embodied, more slowing down state. You might not feel very heard. There's a chance that you feel like your voice, what you have to say, your voice isn't being heard in the way that you want it to be heard. Yeah, there's a lot, like it's almost like you feel like you're speaking to an empty room, like your voice is going out there, but like nobody's hearing you, nobody's seeing you. This like feeling of like, what am I even doing is coming up. But that's not the truth. It's just the way the pendulum slings before we move into more of this really being heard and seen in our expression. So not overdoing it, not feeling like you have to do more. If what you're doing doesn't feel like it's working, that doesn't mean you need to try harder, push harder, do more. Stay in alignment, stay following what feels good, stay following the truth. Yes, continue to share, but don't force yourself to share. Don't force yourself to do more. Just pay attention to the path. Pay attention to what's showing up for you. Speak your truth when you need to, but don't make yourself do more, because there is almost like a sore throat, and some of you might get a little bit of a summer cold, might get a little bit sick as your throat chakra goes through these upgrades that are happening. So if we are to, tune out the outer chaos and really focus on grounding in this first and second week, that is where, this like maybe almost bored energy is coming in. What else is there for me to share about August? So there are still being some emotions being purged, some heartbreak energy happening, some endings happening here. Endings not always happening for the worst. And not all endings are permanent. So it's not like it's like some of these experiences and relationships that are being cleansed right now, they're not being ended forever. It's like they're being revived and being reborn. So any emotions that you're feeling right now about things that are ending in your life, or things that are not going the way you thought they would go, let yourself feel through these things, because for a lot of them, it's not actually an ending. It's a rebirth. So it might feel like an ending, and you have to let yourself feel through these emotions, but it's not an ending. It's that relationship or that situation or that thing is going to be revived in other ways. So grieving, allowing yourself to grieve when you need to, allowing yourself to feel anger, feel the things that you need to feel, but trusting that whatever dies is going to be reborn in a new way. And it might be reborn in the same situation, it might be reborn in a new situation. Your dream is not dying. Your dream is having like a facelift. Your dream is dying and being reborn. So your dream is dying and being reborn. Whatever your dream is, whether it's a relationship, a job, a friendship, whatever it is, there's a sense of it dying, and there's like this sense of like anger and purging, but it's not the end. It's being reborn in a new way. I am also getting some womb energy here happening. So as you're focusing on bringing this energy down, there is a lot of womb activations happening, a lot of wombs waking up. A big message here is like, what it looks like isn't always what it is. So this is kind of the last final message that I'm going to share. What it looks like isn't always what it is. What it looks like to you in your human eyes and your human perspective is not what it is on the bigger picture, and it's not what's happening in the higher realms and from your higher self's perspective. So don't get too hung up on what things look like right now, because what they look like right now in the physical realm is not what they truly are in the higher realms. If things are looking terrible and bleak and hard and like they're going totally the wrong way, that is not what's happening in the higher realms. Things are being reshuffled and reorganized, and it's really important to stay grounded in this time. So the two main messages for August: stay grounded, and not everything is as it seems. Not everything that you look at and see is actually what it is. If things look messy and chaotic, there is a higher order where everything is calm and everything is peaceful and everything is going as it's supposed to go. And we need to tap into that higher frequency energy and stay grounded and not get too attached to what it is that we are physically seeing right now, because what we are physically seeing might not be the truth of what is actually happening on a higher level. I love that. All right, amazing. Let me know your thoughts, and I'm all way out there right now. Woo! I'm gonna have to close the records, but like I said in the beginning, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with anyone you think would benefit. And if you have anything that you would like me to ask about in the Akashic Records, please feel free to leave that in the comments. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you in the next one.